Hey everybody, Crystal Gamer here, and welcome to a new build video. The first one in I don't know how long. It has been a while since I have built anything. It's been a while since I have played, really. I have been so focused on my writing for a while now that I haven't made too much time for this. But yeah, building now because the new Wolfie pack. And we know that I like the Wolfies. My novels even have Wolfies. Sort of, kind of. My shifters are very unique, so, but wolves are their sacred animals and stuff, and I just have a thing with wolves. So, yeah, we knew this pack was going to get me, and yeah, so I wanted to build a little something. I also like doing shabby builds sometimes, or cottages, or just small builds, and this build is just, it's small, it's shabby, it lends itself well to a whole bunch of stuff. And this build is owned by two guys, or maybe rented, who knows. We'll go with owned. We'll say that they own it. I haven't figured out their entire story yet, but I've got two guys that are werewolves. They're very young. So they're like, we'll say that they're like 19, 20 years old. So they're pretty young. And so they have this little place, and it's basically the party central place. This is where all their friends, where everyone goes to party and have a good time. And it's not because they have a whole lot of indoor space. Their indoor space is kind of ratty, which was my word for the review video. Anyone that watched the build buy review, I think I used the word ratty like, I don't know, 10 times or something, because it fits. Ratty, shabby, whatever, you know. But in any case, I made this build kind of with that whole shabby look that the wolf pack is really lending itself to, and I love this look. I think it's so cool. Not for everything, of course, but for a build like this, I think it's absolutely fantastic. And I have an old build. I wonder if it would make any difference. I have like an old witches build. I should look at that and see. There's probably some of the stuff from this build would probably be awesome to add in there. Of course, her little hut is tiny, but it's kind of an old one, but yeah, I should maybe go back and look at that, because some of the stuff in this pack just lends itself well to that sort of thing. She's got a little shack, basically, and this is very, very good for shack stuff for sure. But in any case, this is the party house for these two guys, and you know, it's two young kids that live here, so well, kids to me, I'm giving away my age, right? Yeah, sorry for any young people that are watching or something, but yeah, I'm everyone like in their 20s is a kid at this point, which is terrible probably, right? But that happens, you hit a certain age, that happens, it's awful. But in any case, yeah, so these are young guys, and this is their party house where they have a good time, and I had fun building it, but I don't have that much of the speed build captured on speed build, just because I cut out a lot of it, and a lot of it is, I don't know what is wrong with me, but while I'm building, I am constantly turning the camera, like constantly. And this was part of the reason that I actually, for multiple reasons, I stopped actually doing speed builds, and I usually do tours and not speed builds. But this is part of the reason why I am constantly turning the camera. I want to see what everything looks like from all angles, and I just can't help myself. So there's just constant camera turnage, and it's enough to make anyone kind of like feel nauseated. So I tried to put in only the parts that were not ridiculously turny so that I don't make anyone sick, and we are going to go after the build part is over, we're going to go into a little tour of the place once it's done. And I tried really hard to stick mostly to the wolf pack, and I did in the beginning, like wolf pack and base game, that's what I was trying to do. Yeah, we know how I am. But I did in the beginning, for the most part, like for the whole initial portion of the build, I managed to stick to the Wolfie pack in base game, but then I got to the part where I do all of the detailing and the landscaping and all of that stuff, and of course I started going off into Never Never Land and a whole bunch of different packs. But I managed to keep it under $30,000, which for me is very good. That doesn't happen too often. So I was very proud of myself for keeping it under 30,000. Thank you to Debug, because if it weren't for Debug and all of the outside landscaping stuff being free, there's no way this would still be $30,000, because yeah, I do a lot of landscaping stuff, that's another thing that's kind of funny too, because when I first started, I had like no idea how to do exteriors and landscaping and all of that stuff. And somewhere along the line, I not only figured out how to do it, but I actually love doing the exteriors a lot of times. A lot of times it's possible that the exteriors might be even more enjoyable for me than the interiors. I'm not sure, maybe just because even in real life, I love outdoor living. I really, really love outdoor living. And those of you that have watched my channel for a while, you know I've said that before. So I really love outdoor living, so I tend to focus on that. And in this place too, I kind of wanted to create this sort of like outdoor kind of party vibe atmosphere thing. So I gave them a pond and a bonfire, and I put the old ratty van out there, which reminds me a little bit of Cheech and Chong. So I love the old ratty van. All broken down with like no tire and all of that, and used as a bar. What a fabulous idea. I just love it. I just love it. So yeah, so I added that in, and so just had a good time with doing some of the exterior stuff, and yeah, enjoyed it a lot. And the only thing my only complaint, well, I have more than one complaint because I always do, but But like one of my complaints, I wanted the bathroom to look more run down. I really want them to give us, if EA ever listens to this, which isn't going to happen. But while we're on this mirror thing, if anyone wants to know how to lower mirrors without cheats, I have a cheat for that. That's what I'm doing here on the video right now. So if you want to know how to lower mirrors without cheats, watch that video. I'll try and remember to put a link in, but like I have no memory anymore because I don't know, I'm old and senile or something. But yeah, I'll try to remember a link. We'll see how I do that. But in any case, bathrooms. What I was talking about with bathrooms is like, it's hard to, we don't have enough rundown stuff for bathrooms. I want more rundown stuff for bathrooms, and I really want the tub shower combination to have way more color combinations. Like I would use that so much more if it had more color combinations. Why don't we get that? We get like 52,000 bars, which I'm not complaining about getting the bars, mind you. I actually like the bars, but why can't we also get shower tub combinations with like a ton of different curtains and have some of them being kind of like old and shabby and icky or whatever, and maybe even moldy. You could have moldy shower curtains or something, and then all kinds of different curtains, and give us a variety. Like we don't have enough of a variety on shower curtains, the tub with the shower curtains. We don't have nearly enough variety on towels. Like why do we not have more towel variety? I want more towel variety, like significantly more towel variety. And color schemes. If you're not going to give me a color wheel, give me color variety, people. Lots of it. Not that EA is ever going to listen to this, but if they ever do, complaining about the color wheel, lack of color wheel again, because I do that all the time. So, because it really does aggravate me. It's like my biggest annoyance is not having enough color stuff. And a lot of times I'm sacrificing, I'm like using different furniture and stuff like that. Like there might be a piece of furniture that I really want to use in a build, but I can't use it because it's the wrong freaking color. That is so annoying. Or doing builds based on color. Like I don't want to do that. I want to do builds based on the items and make them the color I want. Wouldn't that be a novel idea, Sims 3? Anyone? Anyway, okay, yeah, that's 2 times. I think I'm going for at least three complaints about a color wheel per every video lately. That's like my goal. We'll see if I achieve it. But in any case, thank goodness for debug. Debug is a beautiful thing. If it weren't for debug, this build would be so much more expensive than $30,000. But speaking of, we are getting to the end, so I'm going to shut my fat trap here, and we are going to do a quick little tour of this joint and see what it looks like. So okay, we happen to be coming in at night, and I had her light the bonfire, and we have the cute little fireflies. I so love the little fireflies. They are such a great addition, and I don't know if you can see them. Probably it's really dark, but I have some of the dragonflies out here and some of the fish in the pond and everything. So I had some fun with the pond. And yeah, so this is their party area with their Cheech and Chong bus where they're, I don't know, smoking things in the back, and they're having their fire and yeah, having a good time. Ooh, this is another thing good that came from Debug. This is a good piece. Love that piece. And I can't remember if this here wood pile, I can't remember if this is actually part of the pack or from Debug. If I think back on my build buy review, I don't remember this in the build buy review, so this is probably part of Debug as well. And I like this a lot. There's a lot of good Debug items with this pack. So, and this tree I found in Debug, that's kind of a nice tree. We'll look at it during the daytime too, because things are kind of dark out here right now, but this is what it looks like in the evening. They have their little picnic table out here, got a little grill back here, loving it. And whoops, stay with me here. Okay, let's go into tab mode and lower it. So we've got the little back area here. I love the little Wolfie gnome. That might be my favorite gnome to date. I so love the little Wolfie gnome. And a normal sized telescope. How exciting. I hope we get more versions of telescope. And I'm still wishing and hoping that we get more versions of the chess table. We keep getting new workout equipment, but like no versions of the chess table. What is up with that? Why so much workout equipment, but like no new violins, no versions of the chess table, like chess table in particular, like we haven't seen a version of the chess table in eons. I don't know what is up with that, but we should have one. Multiple ones, not just one. We should have multiple chess tables, more than what we have, like different colors. Again, colors. Should I say it again for at least the third time? Color wheel, color wheel, color wheel. All right, so we have our shabby kitchen. Lovely base game kitchen stuff. Why is this a different color? Is this a different color? Did I make a boo-boo? I think I made a boo-boo, maybe? Yeah, I did. I made a boo-boo. Okay, boo-boo fixed. All right, here we go. Boo-boo fixed. All right, so. Oh, she's leaving stuff. I actually have a test sim in here. I don't have my guys in here, and she's apparently leaving stuff. Clean up, girl. Oh, I just realized by telling her that I don't have any trash inside the house. She has to go outside for trash. That's my only trash barrel. Oh well. That's okay though. I could stick one over here if I really wanted one, but you know, I don't care if she has to go outside. Or if they have to go outside if they live here. But yeah, here's their little kind of shabby living room with all scratches everywhere, and it's a hot mess, which is beautiful. I love it. And the little bedroom, so they still it's almost like a kid's bedroom with the bunk beds, but they're brothers and they needed to fit 2 beds in there, so, and look how small the bedroom is, so they had kind of no choice. And then we have the bathroom, and this was as like shabby as I could go on a bathroom. I love this light in here. It's so like weird looking, but it still works somehow. It's from the Star Wars pack. So yeah, I wish we could have like a shabbier toilet, but yeah, I tried to make the bathroom look kind of as shabby as I could. So yeah, that's what we ended up with there. Ooh, and I love the new planter things. I haven't had anyone plant anything out here yet, but I like the new Wolfie planters. Oh, and I even added, can you guys see this? I even added, I hope that it's not too dark out here, but I stuck a little boat out there, so these guys just have this little boat hanging out for when they want to go rowing. So yeah, let's do a quick look in good lighting like during the day. Okay, so we are coming in close to sunset because I really wanted this nice warm lighting. So this is what it looks like in the nice warm lighting close to sunset. I'm kind of loving it. I like this lighting. It's so good. What does that look like? Ooh, oh, that's kind of pretty. This world is pretty. I'm liking this world a lot too. But yeah, so that's their little place. I'm kind of liking this one. If you guys enjoyed this, if you enjoyed this little place and enjoyed the build and the tour, please don't forget to hit the like button. I assume if you're still with me that you enjoyed all my Gabby stuff and everything else. So don't forget to hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps out with the YouTube gods and algorithms and everything like that. And I appreciate it a ton. And thank y'all for spending the time with me today. Hope to see y'all back again next time. Bye now.